found the computer.
I was just about to say that.
Not now.
I was just about to say that. Are you kidding me? How's it going, YouTube lovers? This is the Builder Anime. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing the reaction video. Today I'm reacting to the Chaotix Casefiles Episode 4, Assault on Gun Base X. I am finally going to be caught up with this series and ready for following along with however many more episodes it has going forward. And I'm very curious about this one because last time was a crazy episode. Not only do we have the comic characters Tangle and Whisper get their first voice acting appearance in the Sonic franchise, and I thought they were really fun characters, even though I know very little about them from before. We also got more of an idea of what we're dealing with, that the thief appears to be a mimic. Yep, thinking of FNAF right now. But a mimic, someone who can shapeshift, who used to be a part of a resistance group with Whisper before it betrayed the entire group, and Whisper ended up the only survivor. Tragic backstory. But we got a lot of information last time. We have a better idea of what we're dealing with here. But this time, it's based on the title Assault on Gun Base X, which, thank you, Sonic, from last episode for the input to Vector on the title. It makes me think that we're going to get a lot more of an actual, more of an explanation. Because Gun has been showing up at all this, but we don't really know exactly why. Obviously, it has to do with these astroscopic lenses have some kind of power, but we don't really know what's going on. Gun definitely has more answers. They've been showing up every single time one of these lenses has been stolen, even though that it's been just like in museums or an old lady's art collection or a trophy piece or something like that. So, but Gun has been showing up at each of these locations. They know something more, so I think that the Chaotix are going to be investigating more of that and looking into what Gun actually knows. I wonder if that guy Towers is going to show up in this, the one who is from the Shadow the Hedgehog game. We saw him in the Sonic and Shadow Generations Dark Beginnings prologue animation that I reacted to as well. He's the guy who has the heterochromia. I'm curious if we're going to hear him appear in this because he is a prominent figure with Gun who has appeared in recent media, so he's still around as a member of Gun. So maybe Vector's going to go try to get information from him somehow. I'm not sure how forthcoming he would be with that. But let's go ahead and jump into this and see where the story's going next. Yep, you know what? I think that looks like him right there. Also, who's that in the background? Is that Professor Victoria? It definitely looks more human. Actually, no, I take it back. The ears look less human, but the face seems more human. That could just be a hair clip, which I think Victoria has. So my theory right now is the background character in that artwork is Victoria, and the one in the front is Towers. So let's see.
The brilliant detective Vector the Crocodile and ever-obnoxious heroes Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hello, Eggman. You here to give us our recap?
The depths of my hidden lair and whining about thirst. How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah, that's definitely what they're doing, not just buying time.
Malcontents, here's your water. Try not to drown.
Malcontents is a word that needs to be used more.
To the end of this blasted story, Vector. I want to know who the master of disguise thief is and why they're stealing those ancient astroscopic lenses.
Oh, we'll get to that. Thanks for the drink, Eggman. You won't regret it.
Just take as slow sips, as much time, or you could just go right through it.
Sonic? Don't tell me the detective has better manners than you do.
Oh, yeah, forgive me if I don't muster up much enthusiasm. What with the two of us locked up like this and all?
Society today. Whatever happened to proper comportment?
What, did Eggman just open up a thesaurus for his monologues today?
What happened after this illusionist stole another lens out from under you?
Illusionist? Well, I guess SPO can turn invisible, which is kind of like an illusion, but there's no way he...
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, come on, Doc. At least
That's...
try to keep up.
You know what I
Yeah, no, I actually felt kind of bad for Eggman with that one.
Master of disguise. First you thought it was Knuckles, then Rouge, then Jet. Next you say it's Tails or Tangle or maybe Rouge again. It's like you're not even trying.
Okay. So,
Yeah, the part that was like they don't seem to know who it is kind of confused me because I'm like Tangle and Whisper explained that there was a mimic. Why don't you just assume it's the mimic? Chaotix. I love that.
Made our way through the
And the narrator
dark,
voice. Let's
spiral
get this.
hills, like ships adrift at sea, in like super dense fog, with no radar.
Yep.
So the ships kept bumping into each other
Okay,
really hard.
we get it.
I came to a conclusion.
boys, my hackles raised at the first sight of Gun back in Station Square. And now, they're practically doing handstands.
Whoa. Hackles have hands? Also, what exactly are hackles?
Vector, what are you
Yeah, just ignore Charmy.
Gun is a lot more heavily involved in all this than just securing perimeters and coming in to mop up after the fact.
Definitely.
It's time we find out exactly what they know and when they knew it.
Do I have hackles?
Do you think that's wise, Vector?
I like how they're just ignoring
Ever
Charmy
since
and just
Gun's
focusing on the
humiliating
thing at
defeat
man.
in the war, they've been especially uptight about their image. And they weren't exactly relaxed to begin with.
Definitely
All
not.
the more reason to act now. They're still rebuilding, resupplying, and recruiting. They'll never see us coming.
Hackles?
No, they're definitely gonna see you coming just because of
Hackles.
Charmy.
Hackles. 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 Hackles.
Could someone please stop him?
You're not suggesting...
Oh, I'm more than suggesting. Buckle up, boys. We're going to raid a gun base.
Oh, straight up raid it.
Do you
Okay.
know where the closest gun base is?
Oh, I can tell you.
Can
I
you?
Look it up on my phone.
Oh,
Oh, wow. There's actually a
you can
new
just
one.
look that up, Charmy.
Not
Thanks.
far from here. Well, not far if we fly. See?
No, don't
Get there
take
no
the
time
copter.
with the Chaotix copter.
All right, but what exactly...
Why would you? They're gonna know you're coming if you take the
Oh,
helicopter.
relax. We got past those gun goons at the first museum, didn't we? It'll be just like that. We get in and find any kind of files they have on Astroscopic Lenses and Master of Disguise operatives.
Uh-huh.
Wow, a raid? I can't wait! Gonna sting some more cameras, gonna zap them right in two. Cause stinging lots of cameras is what good detectives do!
See?
Sure.
The kid's on board.
Yeah, I mean, Charmy's actually got at least the right spirit here.
Charmy's directions were spot on. We arrived at the base faster than a flicky freed from a banged-up badnik. We huddled up right...
Oh, I hear the
outside
chanting of the
chain-link
soldiers.
perimeter fence to formulate our plan.
Okay, here's what we do.
Get caught immediately.
Security console way over there.
This is a bit more security than the museum.
Hop over this fence, get to the console, and disable the perimeter alarm. Once that's done, Charmy, you get a distraction.
What kind of distraction, boss?
The loud kind.
Oh, the Charmy can do that.
Noisy, and drop it off a roof. Something that makes everyone come running.
How fun! Like maybe some empty gas cans?
Sure.
Sure, anything.
What if I could find some bongo drums?
Charmy...
Whatever you find, Charmy. That's all. That's,
Or maybe a great big bundle of
where are you gonna find firecrackers?
so loud.
Just stick with the empty gas cans, okay?
Absolutely. Unless I find some bongo drums or firecrackers.
Whatever you find,
Once the alarm
Charmy.
is off and the soldiers are distracted, I'll climb over the fence and we'll converge on the file storage building.
And how do we know which one that
That
is?
was gonna be my
See
next
the one
question.
With all the power lines running to it? I'll bet there's computers galore in there.
Wait, are
I
you?
guess you found the computer?
I was just about to say that.
Not now.
I was just about to say that. Are you kidding me? He beat me to it.
2, 3.
And caught.
Plan went off without a hitch.
Oh, okay.
At first,
Yeah, that
Jet
sounds.
invisibility technique, leaf swirl.
Espio disappeared over the fence in true ninja-like style.
So where does it go wrong?
Security console. And as soon as it went dark,
Security offline.
Charmy took off.
Distraction? Here I come.
I only had to wait a few
What are you dropping?
I couldn't see exactly what he dropped off the roof. Whatever it was.
Why did I hear like a tuba or a trumpet or some kind of brass instrument? What did you?
And why is it I'm
What did
always
you do?
one number away when somebody else hits bingo? Those ladies.
Oh my gosh, that's why you were complaining about old ladies in bingo earlier, Vector, in a previous episode, is because you played against them and they beat you at bingo.
And little butterscotch treats. You never gave me any butterscotch treats.
Vector, focus. Yeah.
All of which meant I had to exercise my athletic prowess and shimmy over the fence before anyone spotted me.
Well, athletic prowess is
I
just
landed.
flop.
Gracefully, of course.
Nope.
But something must have gone wrong. Something we couldn't possibly have predicted.
On your feet, intruder. You and
Yeah.
your kid have some explaining.
There you go.
Charmy, what did you... How...
Hi, boss. I knew I wasn't supposed to get caught, but once I knocked over that giant crate full of tubas, I got distracted.
It was tubas?
Charmy.
Those tubas belong to the official gun marching band, young man.
Oh my
Now
gosh.
Owen's supposed to celebrate the base's grand opening.
Maybe maracas?
As if maracas could compete with tubas. Both of
I
them are-
gotta give him that.
Fortunately,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Espio saw Charmy and me.
Yeah, but Espio's still invisible, so hopefully...
Decided to try to finish the mission on his own. He made it to the building with all the power.
Was it a computer room?
And slipped in through the window completely unseen. Unseen by Gun, anyway.
Unseen by gun. Who else is... or what else is there?
Hector was right about this being a computer center.
It is the computer room. He found it.
How would I go about looking for files on ancient artifacts and covert operatives?
You could try Alpha.
Oh,
Berkeley.
Rouge, of course.
Ah! Rouge!
Is it actually
What are
you?
you doing here? And how
Is
did
it actually
know
you,
I was
or
here?
is it the mimic?
I was invisible.
You sounded pretty visible to me.
That doesn't even make sense.
It doesn't, but basically you're loud.
These ears of mine picked you out just as clearly as if you'd been jumping up and down and waving.
Can't even bring it.
I've got to say, Espio, it seems to me that you're falling down on the whole be like a ninja thing. I mean, I spoon-fed you that lead on Spiral Hill, and you and your gumshoe buddies still managed to bungle it.
That is hardly fair.
Yeah,
We're dealing with an unknown.
because they don't know what they're dealing with.
It
You
is
clearly seem to know
impossible
more
to
about what's
predict
going on,
something that is
Rouge.
by nature unpredictable.
No need to get defensive, especially after I saved your skin.
She didn't do that.
What was that? I didn't quite hear you.
I said.
Oh,
it
she
would be
definitely
easier
heard you.
to thank you if I did not suspect you of being the imposter in the first place.
Keeping you from getting zapped by Whisper's fancy weapon wasn't convincing enough.
He was never in any
Oh,
danger,
yes,
if you
and
believe what Whisper said, and I
What's
kind of
this for
do.
an olive branch?
And this would be what?
Some kind of file.
A file from the file center, which we're standing in. Are you sure you're a detective?
Oh my gosh, just cut to the
Red
chase.
Spectre.
Red Spectre.
What is that supposed to be?
Something I think you'll find useful.
How do I know it's not some kind of trap or misdirection?
Again,
Or
because you already
just an
misdirected
item
them.
on someone's grocery list.
If it were worthless, then I wouldn't be keeping a copy for myself, would I? I'm trying to do you a favor, Espio. And I only do favors for those I hold in high
And there's
regard.
cue the saxophone music.
Forgive me if I don't put much credence in the words of a jewel thief.
The only reason you don't trust me is that you don't know me very well.
Is she gonna
We
suggest?
could fix
Yep.
that. What do you say?
We could-
Dash off into the night and be my
What?
partner?
Oh my gosh,
The
Rouge.
Chaotix function best as a unit.
Espio, you are so
Wander off my
frickin'
own
dense.
For no good reason.
Right. Of course. No good reason. Unbelievable.
Espio, how do you fumble twice in the same series? Seriously. Okay.
Meanwhile, Charmy and I had been slapped in.
So
shape
Red
and
Spectre.
stowed
We're gonna have
into the
to
soldier's hall.
hope that Espio reports what was in that file.
As if I couldn't tell we were about to get the third degree.
Sorry about the handcuffs, Vector.
It's okay, Charmy.
And the tubas.
Don't worry about it.
And getting us caught.
I said it's okay.
No,
Bas-
I knew you were mad at me.
Charmy, please.
Chaotix. Sad state of affairs when the supposed good guys are breaking the law.
Commander Tower?
Yeah, I knew Tower was gonna be here.
Gotten ourselves in hot water with Gun. But I wasn't expecting to get a visit from Commander Abraham Tower, the head of the entire organization, standing there, all gray hair and starched uniform.
Yeah, this must be big if he's
His
involved.
mismatched eyes bored into us with an icy kind of scrutiny.
Well, you can see both the present, both the future and the past.
For things you haven't even done. Commander Tower had a reputation for not suffering fools. I decided to.
I was about to say, and he's basically got some big fools breaking into his base.
Sitting there in shackles. Charmy and I were the fools.
Yep.
Remove those handcuffs, Private.
Oh, okay.
You're dismissed. So, where's your third member, the so-called stealthy one?
Clearly, the stealthy part is working if you don't know where he is.
Commander. It's just Charmy and me.
I see. And why, may I ask, were you caught committing vandalism of gun property as well as trespassing?
The vandalism was just
I
a
had
distraction.
couple different ways I could play this. I could go for innocence, claim ignorance. Try
Which
to
way are you
apologize
going,
without
Vector?
warning. Or I could lean into some outrage and demand that he let us get on with our legitimate work. Or I could level with him about my suspicions concerning Gunn's involvement.
But which one did you pick?
Outrage it was.
Okay.
Commander, I demand you let us go at once. We are bona fide private detectives working on behalf of a respected professor from Spagonia University. And by detaining us here, you are interfering with important work.
Yeah, and those two...
Charmy, stop helping.
Nobody wants oompa oompa music at a can opening.
Grand opening.
You mean this, respected professor?
Wait,
Professor Tori.
so it is Tori.
What are you doing here?
The realization hit me harder than a bubblegum ice cream headache. Professor Tori, the mysterious woman who walked into our office, hired us, and started us on this wild goose chase, was some kind of double agent. And she played us like a pair of...
Well,
freshly
you
dented
yourself described it was going to be like a noir story where she was the troublesome dame walking in, and
Professor
there you
Victoria
go.
works for us. She's what you might call an acquisitions specialist.
Wow, you have to have 2 jobs? Does that mean you're broke all the time?
Charmy, Vector, I've been ordered to recover those astroscopic lenses at all costs.
I'll bet. Recover them for guns use, right? So much for keeping them in museums where they belong.
I'm sorry you feel misled.
Feel misled? You straight up
I hired
misled them.
Chaotix because the thief seemed to have some sort of connection to you and Sonic. And I figured if you stumbled across something, it would help me find the artifacts that much faster.
Stumbled? That's what you think of us? We couldn't possibly solve it
Yeah,
on our own, huh?
she
Oh,
definitely did not have high regard for you at all. It was
that's
all an
we
act.
have for you. Some kind of third-rate backup plan?
Commander, if I may have a word?
Of course, Private. You'll be all right in here, Professor?
Yes, of course. Look, Vector, I'm on your side here, I promise.
Could have fooled me.
Hang on a minute. You're a professor and a gun
You-
soldier? Oh!
Did you just figure...
Are you Sergeant Professor Tori? Or Professor Sergeant Tori?
Okay. Am I trying to recover the lenses for Gun?
It doesn't necessarily mean that
Yes,
she's an
I'm doing it. The
actual
artifacts
agent.
will
She's
be
just
preserved.
working with them.
Gun will keep them safer than they could ever be in a museum.
Yeah? Then share all your information. Help us solve the case.
I'm sorry, Vector.
So you want his help, but
As
you're
far
not
as
going to
that
help
goes,
him at
my
all.
hands are kind of tied.
Our hands were tied. We had handcuffs.
Let me try to prove it to you. Make a gesture of good faith.
It's a little late for that.
It's not that I don't believe in you. Just wait here, all right? I'm going to see if I can get you both released.
Yeah, well, it doesn't look like we have a lot of other options at the moment, Professor.
Yeah, I'm
I
fully
am
with
sorry
Vector
about
on this.
Truly.
She
I hope you can forgive me.
completely tricked them there and made fools out of them.
Take care.
My mind reeled. Was Tori good or bad? On our side? Or, well, if she wasn't on our side, I had no idea whose side she was really on. And I hated not being...
I think she's basically,
trust my
from what I can tell,
advances.
she's just working with Gun because, like she said, it seems like the best option.
So.
But
And a soldier?
She definitely was been tricking the Chaotix the whole time.
I don't know what to think anymore.
Well, I still like her. I think she's nice.
Of course you do,
You're right,
Charmy.
kid.
Then again, you think everyone's
Listen up.
nice.
We're breaking out of here.
We are? Awesome.
I'm guessing Tori's actually going to get their release, but then, you know, they break out of there and make it much worse.
Sneak up on a guard, and when he's not looking, you grab his keys. With me so far?
I love keys. So jingly.
But don't jingle them, that's too
You
noisy.
come back here, unlock the door, I'll jump out and knock the guards down. Then we'll make a dash for the exit.
How exciting. Plus,
So
we get to see the inside
none of that is
the
happening, is what I'm getting from this.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2.
But
There we go.
plans fell apart like a house of playing cards as the commander came in the door blustering like a gust of wind, and we got lost in the shuffle.
All right, you two. At Professor Victoria's urging, and against my better judgment, I'm releasing you.
Okay, there you go.
Does this mean no air vents?
But I'm giving you a warning.
Yeah, don't talk
And
about
that
Charmy.
warning is this. If you are ever caught in a gun facility without clearance again, you won't see the light of day for quite some
Yeah.
time.
You know these guys are trying to help. Even if you know, are mad that they broke into your base and made a fool out of you for a moment.
I suppose, given the circumstances, we got off pretty easy.
Best case scenario, honestly.
Standing there outside the huge front gate, though, nothing about this case felt easy. All I could see were a lot
Hopefully
of
SBO pops up with that red Spectre file so we can learn more about what's going on there.
Astroscopic lenses. Why did they want them? Whose side was Tori on anyway? Lucky for us, SBO's part of the mission turned out better.
Yeah, he actually
than
got
ours.
information.
SBO, where have you been? Did you get thrown
The
in
computer
sewer
room.
like Vector and me?
No, but I did get my ego trampled all over. Again.
Let's head back to the Chaotix copter.
No!
Fill us in on
That's
the
a
way.
death trap. I don't trust that thing. Oh gosh, it just sounds like it's gonna fall out of the sky at any moment.
Information with SBO. His spirits were lower than a cockroach's belly in a station square gutter.
Ew.
Despite coming away with a solid lead.
So anyway, Rouge knew I was there. The whole time.
So I missed her again?
Oh my gosh, Charmy just wants to meet Rouge so bad. I bet that's gonna actually happen eventually.
Not avoiding me, is she?
Oh, why would she possibly want to avoid you, Charmy?
Why bother even trying to be like a ninja? And
Oh gosh, she's having a bit of an existential crisis. It's okay, SBO.
apparently there's something called Red Spectre she thinks we should be looking into.
Alright, so what's the file say?
Glanced at the first page. Seems to be an incident report of some kind. It's pretty heavily redacted, though.
Red Spectre.
Do you know anything,
Is it
Vector?
supposed to be self-referential or something? Rouge is another word for red, isn't it?
Oh,
Coming from her?
interesting.
Who can say?
Look at it this
Didn't
way,
even think about
Theo.
it that way.
You wanted to be challenged, right? So this is your challenge.
Yes, challenged. Not humiliated. I do not think I have ever had a case go this badly before.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah,
Look on the
at least you're
bright
making
side.
some
At least
progress
you didn't
now.
Get caught and thrown in a cell.
There is no bright side, Vector. My luck has never been worse.
And there goes the
You
Chaotix
wanna
copter.
Talk about luck? I'm the one who accepted a job under false
Oh
pretenses.
gosh, they're not paying attention to the warning lights on the console.
Guys, is the engine supposed to be making that noise?
Vector, I hardly...
Oh my gosh, guys, actually, for once, listen to Charmy. It's the one time I think you should listen to him.
I can and I will, because right now I am an abject failure. I'd be better off trying to become an extreme gear champion than a successful PI.
Hey, guys, I know I'm not like a mechanic or anything, but the blades are supposed to be turning, right?
Well, I'd rather be
Oh
an
my
unsuccessful
gosh.
private investigator
Guys.
than whatever kind of pitiful, failed, wannabe ninja I've turned out to... What happened to the engine?
Thank you.
What are you trying to say?
Knuckles is right. This thing is like vaguely helicopter-shaped piece of junk. It's a miracle that it's flying at all.
Back on it now, with the Chaotix copter plummeting out of the sky toward our certain deaths. I could almost laugh at the philosophical
Oh
lesson of it.
my gosh.
No matter how low you get,
It can always get
there's
worse.
always someplace even lower.
Yep.
The Chaotix copter is going down! Crash position!
Oh gosh, are you ending the episode here? We don't even get Eggman saying like, "What the heck, Vector? Why did you not continue the story? Why are you stopping there?" I thought we were gonna get that, but no, it just straight up cliffhanger here. Okay. Now I'm curious if there's only gonna be like maybe this is a 6-episode series. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like we're closer to the end. We don't know a lot, but I feel like we're closer to the end. That was a good episode. I really like that. It gave us, honestly, it didn't fill in too much about like the overall mystery of it, the mystery of this series, but it did give us a bit more context for what's going on around the Chaotix themselves, like the fact that Victoria was working with G.U.N, and that's why she hired them as a bit of extra help, and also the whole. Oh gosh, what was I gonna say? That was the main thing there with G.U.N, but also Rouge is investigating this too, like straight up investigating this. Like it wasn't just that she followed her own lead that she gave them to like see what they were doing. She actually is following this along as well. She is conducting her own investigation, and because she's Rouge, she's doing a better job than the Chaotix are. But okay, so we're gonna end with a cliffhanger there, I guess, of the helicopter going down, and clearly they make it out, but. I have no idea. Like the episodes so far, I feel like have been giving pretty good ideas for where the story is going to be going. Like the episode 0 ended with the fact that they're locked up in one of Eggman's layers. Clearly, something happened to get them there. Episode 1 ended with the tease that they had to go talk to Rouge. And then episode 2 ended with the tease that Tangle and Whisper were going to be in the next one. Episode 3, I feel like was pretty clear, especially with the way Vector set it up at Eggman's base to Sonic, that G.U.N was going to be heavily involved in this episode. But we just have a helicopter crash. We didn't get any kind of like Eggman yelling and Vector giving a tease for next time. I'm not sure where they're going to go next from, other than the fact that obviously eventually they end up here. I wonder if this is catching up, actually, because Vector woke up unconscious. I wonder if for some reason this crash, like the Chaotix gets separated and Vector ends up like washing ashore, like an island that Eggman has a base set up in, maybe? I'm not sure. Either that or it's something else happened between now and then. But that was a good episode. Really, I totally called that Towers was going to be a part of it. I'm really enjoying this series a lot. So there you have it. That was my reaction to the Chaotix Casefiles Episode 4, Assault on Gun Base X. And it really went horribly. SBO was the only one who actually got anything done, and a lot of it was because Rouge straight up handed him an answer. I'm surprised SBO didn't at least try to search a little bit more into other details. I thought maybe like the private coming in to talk to Towers was to say, "Sir, we have a problem. Someone's trying to look through our database from somewhere," or something like that, and SBO was actually searching for information. But no, he was so hurt. His ego was so hurt that he just took what Rouge gave him and then left with his tail between his legs. That was a little bit disappointing in you, SBO. But we have something. Red Spectre. Pointing out the fact that that Rouge is another way to describe a red color was interesting. But I don't think it's referring to that. But it's an incident report. So something happened before, maybe something with an astroscopic lens, which is how G.U.N knows what these things are, or at least an idea of what they are and what they could be capable of, and that's why they're going after it. But we still don't have a lot of answers here, so I'm very curious to see how the mystery is going to continue to unfold. I've been really enjoying this series. It's been a lot of fun. I had to remember partway through to move the subtitles up to the top of the screen so I would be looking at them like closer to the camera. But overall, I'm really enjoying this. I thought this was a good episode, and the other previous times I felt like I kind of had an idea of where the series was going to go based on how the previous episode ended. I'm not sure what's going to happen next. I don't know if we're going to be all caught up or if there's going to be something else that happens to explain how Vector ends up at Eggman's base. So we'll just have to wait till next week, but I am finally caught up on this series, which means that in theory, the next episode, however many more episodes there are after that, if there are more episodes, hopefully there are, because I feel like trying to wrap everything up in the next episode would be a bit of a rush. However many episodes are left, I'm going to be theory reacting to them that same day and uploading my reaction that night, so that I'll be completely caught up and going along with everything. So this has been a lot of fun. Again, different reacting to something that's fully audio-based like this, but there are a couple other things that are audio-based I had on my radar, and this has given me a better idea of how to do that when I get there. So overall, this has been a really fun series. So anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Please drop a like and a comment down below if you did. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys!